Community Bank of Pickens County presents ETC High School Highlights, hosted by Donna Enos.
All right, welcome to ETC High School Highlight Show presented by Community Bank of Pickens County. We are so thankful to have all of our sponsors. We appreciate all that the sponsors have done for us. We appreciate everybody at ETC here that has done so much to get us going. And I believe you can tell tonight we're going to be doing something a little different. We've got a new set, but we're over on another side of the studio tonight because we've got some live segment going that's going to be a surprise. We've also got our Gilmer Marching Band, and we've got the state champion Pickens baseball team. So we've got a great show tonight, and we're going to start off with our Biddy Hopkins feature. We're kind of changing the order a little bit of what we're doing. We've got Ansley Johnson here from Pickens High School, and she is pretty much, I guess, Southeast famous for showing pigs.
You could say that.
All right, that's what I think. So you travel all over the Southeast, especially in Georgia, showing your pigs. Tell us who you have here tonight.
Gucci.
Gucci. All right, now Gucci looks like she is drizzled in glitter, but you said that's not glitter, right?
We call it pink ice is what we call it.
Pink ice, okay. Well, look, under all these lights, she does look like she's glittered up and ready for the big time here tonight. So we were talking a little bit before. You've got 23 show pigs?
On feed right now currently.
All right, and so you were naming them all off to me, and it was, you know, Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all these fancy names that doesn't really go with a farm.
No, not at all.
So how do you come up with their names?
Well, so whenever you come out for like a show, like whenever you have your pig coming out like this, like the pen to like show, they'll like, if you do really good in your class and you get first and you get to go back in for like division drive, they announce their name, like Ansley Johnson showing whoever. And so I just like coming up with like neat names.
Well, okay, so we've got Gucci tonight.
Yes.
Is this your favorite?
No.
Is this just maybe the most calm that you thought would do well here?
Yeah, she kind of just stands. She's not the smartest.
Oh, well, we didn't have to say that. So, all right, so you had a lot of help. I mean, your mom and dad and your brother came and helped set everything up today, so we appreciate them doing that for us. Now, we've got some awards right here, and that you brought. You've won some money.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you feel like that, you know, you break even making the money that you make on your shows, or?
I feel like it's worth it.
Okay, well, good. So, you've got her nice and groomed. How long does it take you to groom a pig before you show her?
About 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. So was it, I know this is a completely different setting than what you usually have. Was it hard to groom her to have her ready to come on TV?
No.
Is this her first TV show?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's going to be happy then. We hadn't been able to get her to look straight into the camera yet. All right. So tell me, I know that 23 show pigs, and you've got some goats too, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
So how much time, how do you even find time to go to school?
Well, I kind of get forced to, so.
Well, tell us what do you do? What's your day like?
Wake up, go to school, then the second I get home, go straight to the barn. I can be over there till 4 o'clock to 12 o'clock that night. You never know. It just depends.
So for all the teachers watching, you don't need any homework, do you?
No, my mama gets on me about that. I have to.
Yeah, well, you know, you really are putting in a lot of work here. So do you see your future in farming or in show? You know, what do you want to accomplish with this?
I plan to help kids because you're losing, like slowly FFA is losing kids that show, and it's really sad. And so I plan to keep like our barn at our house and get show pigs for kids and do clinics and host them for showmanship and everything for kids. Get more kids involved.
Yeah, that's great. So you say you do you have that set up now to do, or is that something that you're going to set up in the future?
We have it set up now. We're actually currently adding onto the barn right now.
Okay.
We're adding more to a feed room. We're adding 10 more pens, so 5 on each side, and then we're adding 2 more wash racks to the back. And then we have our show ring outside, so that gets me a step ahead with little pigs.
Well, how many little ones do you have?
Oh.
So you've got 23 that you're showing.
Yeah.
But then in addition, you've got little ones, correct?
Yeah, we got a litter of Tams and we got a litter of Crosses.
Okay, so do you breed your own?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's kind of unusual.
We
isn't it?
get them from all over, but we breed our own too, but we get them from all over.
All right. This check that is right there, is that from one that you bred?
Yes, one we raised actually. They call it bred and owned. We raised that gilt from the time that she was little, and so we worked really hard on her, fed her and everything all season, and then went back in there, won it, and I think that's probably the happiest I've ever been with accomplishment of showing.
That's great. So you feel like that's your highest honor that you've gotten so far?
Probably.
So how many shows do you average doing?
A year?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. I'd say
Maybe 2 or 3 a month, one a month,
we have one every weekend.
every week.
My friends will text me, like, hey, you want to hang out this weekend? I'm like, I got a show, I can't.
Where's the farthest you've ever gone for a show?
Des Moines, Iowa, or Kansas City.
Okay. Pretty long drive. How many pigs did you take?
Kansas City, we took 5, I think, and Des Moines, we only took 2.
Okay. What's it like traveling with pigs?
You don't really notice it.
Okay. They just kind of take care of themselves in the trailer.
Yeah.
All right. So, you've got your trailer, you've got this nice little pen set up and the grass and all that. Who does most of the cleanup on the trailer? Is that you or do you?
That's a little everybody.
Okay. So
I
you
try
get
to
some
avoid
help.
that.
Well, I'm not surprised. So, yeah. So you're a sophomore this year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you've got 2 more years, and we've just gotten started in this year. So when is the next show coming up that Pickens will host?
I'd say February.
All right. I know last December we came to a big show that y'all had, and so we
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
be sure that we get there and come back. So tell me, her ears are notched. What does the notching in the ears mean?
So they have breeders, they'll have so many litters, it's like a season is what they call it, and they notch them, each one out of the litter, so they could have 12 out of a litter, and each one's a different number, but she's a 50-10. Each one's a different number.
So what does 50-10 mean?
That's her ear notch. That's what the notches are for. So that's like her ID,
Her ID?
kind of thing.
Okay, all right. So who does the notching? Do you
The
do that after
breeders.
you get it? The breeders do that? Okay, all right. So where is your favorite place? I know Perry is kind of the big thing here in Georgia. Where's your favorite place that you go to show?
I'd say probably Perry or Des Moines
Okay, so you plan to go back to Des Moines?
or Kentucky, Nail.
Okay. That's a lot of miles you're putting in there.
Too many.
So I was talking to your dad. He backed that trailer in right here just really tight. Can you back that trailer like he can?
Yeah, I actually got told it the other night. They said, shoot, she was meant to be a boy.
Well, you do pretty good for a girl.
I guess.
There's just a lot that goes into it that nobody realizes, right?
A lot of hard work and time and effort.
Yeah, it is. And so what's the worst thing that's ever happened at a pig show with you?
With me or with the pig?
Well, that has happened with a pig at the pig show. What's the worst thing that's ever happened?
So if they get a certain amount of hot, then they can die because like they're in an AC. So every day, so like you get them out of the barn, you walk them 20, 30 minutes, then you put them back in the AC. And so we had one and we walked him, came out of the show ring, he was hot. And so you had to take baking soda and shove it down their mouth, but he about died on us. It was pretty bad.
That is bad. People don't realize that these pigs are living pretty good in the air conditioning, aren't they?
Yeah,
They've got it pretty sweet. I mean, I would say they're pretty spoiled.
they are very.
So what do you feed a pig?
Primo, Linder, and ADM, Showtech.
So this is like food especially for show pigs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I noticed that you had a little bit of feed that you gave her outside right before she came in, but how often do you feed her, or do you just have something there that she can eat anytime she wants
Twice
to?
a day.
So she has to eat on schedule. All right. So that is, that's a lot to consider when you've got that many pigs.
Yeah.
So who has been the most influential person that really got you inspired to do this?
Lexi Buckner, my cousin.
Okay, all right. So who does the most for you at school? Mr. Cantrell? You got to give a shout out to your teachers.
Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell, okay. So
Mr. Bell, but my teacher would probably be Mr. Cantrell.
okay, I know
Jason
he does a
Cantrell.
lot. He does a lot.
He does.
To help people. So I want to give out a shout out to your brother Nathan because he does a lot of things, and he did some plant parties this spring, and I thought that was really neat. That was something unique, and so both of y'all are just really kind of finding your niche and what you want to do, and really kind of expanding and being creative with it. So I think that's great. So, but thanks for bringing her in tonight.
You're welcome.
Live. This is something that when we created the show, we never dreamed that we would have a pig in studio, but we are live in studio with Ansley Johnson and her pig Gucci, and we want to tell Gucci thank you for behaving right here and being good for the interview tonight. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck on
Thank
your
you.
shows. Congratulations on all your awards, and we really appreciate this.
Thank you.
And thanks to your mom and dad for bringing you up here and helping getting her in.
Very.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We've got the Gilmer Band coming up, and they're going to be here right after our break.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of High School Highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
ETC is connected to our community. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections and fast, reliable internet. Visit etcnow.com today.
Since 2001, 515 Lumber and Millwork has been proudly locally owned and operated, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners with quality products and exceptional service. We specialize in premium grade lumber, doors, windows, and trim, providing everything you need to dry in your home and complete it with style. From quality framing materials to beautiful finishing details, 515 Lumber and Millwork is your trusted source for the products, expertise, and reliability that help bring every project to life. Build with confidence, build with 515 Lumber and Millwork.
Cartecay Cutlery is a family-owned and operated business. We're proud to offer trusted brands for work and everyday care. Visit us at 58 North Main Street in the heart of Ellijay. Cartecay Cutlery, Sharp Tools, Mountain Roots.
Every stitch tells a story. At Talking Threads, Embroidery, and more, we bring your ideas to life.
Nicole McArthur Law Firm in Jasper, your hometown lawyer specializing in criminal defense, DUI, accident, and injury. Need a lawyer? Call Nicole McArthur.
For your pregame entertainment, here's the Gilmer High School Marching Band.
My favorite part of band is the marching part mostly. I like the movements and also playing the music at the same time, though sometimes I do get it wrong.
My favorite part is making all the memories throughout the years and just building up friendships.
My favorite part about being in band is also going and making new friends because we get to travel a lot.
Yes. My favorite part about being in band is the practices, the games, and just hanging out with my friends, being around them, and just being around the people who are there for me when I need them.
My favorite part about being in band is just the connection I have with the other people and getting to play music on that football field out there. It's just a wonderful experience.
All right, thanks for staying with us. We are moving into our interview segment now. That is something that we usually do first, but we kind of shifted things around. And so Nicole McArthur Law Firm brings you the interviews. And so we're going to start with Gilmer tonight. We rotate our schools each week, and Gilmer is brought to you by Farm Bureau of Gilmer. So we have Mr. Aaron Garland, our band director, and introduce who you brought with you.
I brought Natalie, our color guard captain, and this is Lucas DeVenti. He's our band captain and trombone section leader. And they're both seniors this year.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got to see, everybody at home got to see a little bit from Friday night, and so that was our first game of the year. Mm-hmm. And glad to get that first one out of the way?
Yes,
absolutely.
Very.
Yeah, that's always a little nerve-wracking going out for the first time. Mm-hmm. And that was our pregame show. We like to do a pregame show for everybody before the game starts, and it's one of our favorite things we do. So
I know there's a lot of moving parts, I know, because you got before the game, then you got to get halftime and that kind of thing. So
yeah, and then after the game, there's putting everything away and loading the truck, because every game's an away game for us. We move everything up the hill and down the hill from the main building, but it's just part of what we do. And the kids are great; they're well trained and do a great job.
That's something that I think people don't realize is the logistics that you have just for a home game.
That's a lot of moving parts for us, but the kids do a great job for us. So
I know I see it firsthand when I'm down there on the field. I'm kind of in the middle of in y'all's way, but I appreciate y'all not running over me. But all right, so we've got started. We got our first game in last Friday, and y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
Let's talk about what you did this summer to prepare for the season for marching band, because we're going to talk about some other things you do, but marching band specifically.
We always start about 3 weeks before school starts with band camp, and that's where we kind of fire everything back up as far as learning the marching fundamentals, and the color guard starts to learn choreography for the show. We welcome the new freshmen, and really it starts in the spring in May, where we have open house and freshmen come and they learn about the band and all the things they need, for marching band for the fall. And then, but this summer we spent a lot of time in camp prior to school starting. So that's a yearly thing that we have to do to get started.
So when you say band camp, was that like an all-day kind of thing that you did it all day?
Yes, ma'am. As Mr. Garland said, going back into May, I met with Nilda Juarez and Chloe McFarland, our 2 drum majors, and I helped draft different things we did each day for band camp. So we try to get a little game in there each day for us just to have a little bit of fun at the end of the day. Like different theme days, like a beach day, decades day, stuff like that. And so it's really at the very beginning of the summer that we start preparing for the next band camp season.
At band camp, we have some hot days outside, so we try to make it fun, through the heat and the work. It is hard work and heat, but the kids do a great job of planning those activities for everybody. So
it's pretty impressive that you can put together your show in 3 weeks, because that's a lot. What's the numbers as far as in the marching band? How many do you have?
Let's see, we have 97 this year, so it's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good number for us.
That's a lot of people to get on the same page.
It is. It is.
So who choreographs for y'all? So I know color guard, the band. Who does your choreographs for you in each segment?
For the color guard, it's a mix of the captains and
our coach, Jessica Kamholtz, and our assistant coach, Alyssa. It's really just a team effort. We all help choreograph stuff. Sometimes we choreograph stuff for band, sometimes they kind of help us. We're all a team in band.
And y'all really, and it shows that you're all together. Yeah. So, you know, this time of year is all, you know, it's marching band, it's Friday nights, and it's under the lights, and everybody gets excited. But you also have competition going on at the same time. When does your competition season start?
This year, we go to our first competition on September 26th, and then we go on October 3rd. And so we try to work around the Apple Festival because that's our big fundraiser time, and it's such a busy time for all of us. So I try to be creative and schedule the contests around those. So this year it's a little bit earlier, so we're kind of in a rush mode to get the show completed. We don't have it fully on yet, but you know, we're kind of debuting things of these next 2 home games and hope to have the whole show on for everybody at homecoming. So we made some progress today, in fact, on the last part of the show. So we're excited. We're going to at least do the whole show playing wise for the fan-in game because we want to be ready for that. But it's still a work in progress because we're kind of perfecting, and repetition is the mother of success is what I tell the kids. So just by muscle memory and learning where to go on the field is what we do every day. So
well, Mr. Gardner, we were talking before the show tonight that they're predicting rain Friday. So talk about what happens if it rains.
So typically if it rains, we have these ponchos in our uniform bag, so we'll just throw over our uniform. And of course, always the show must go on. A lot of times, like for brass players especially, we really gotta bring the sound out more because some of our wood players, the wood will get wet and it may ruin the instrument. But, as always, we just push on through and keep going.
Well, I mean, that's very admirable because I know those uniforms and especially the equipment is not cheap and you don't want it to be wet. So, but I mean, that's great that you do that, no matter what, you're out there and you're performing. And
if we know it's going to rain before the game, we kind of plan ahead and just don't get the uniforms out. We leave them packed up in uniform bags, and we have an alternate uniform. We call it the tech wear. We have tech shorts and shirts, or if it's colder weather, we'll wear jeans and and the show shirt which they have on this year. So that's kind of how we just kind of have to. You never know what the weather's going to do, so you're going to have to be prepared for all scenarios.
Absolutely. So you talked about that. You're using some of your competition stuff in the halftime shows. And your halftime show, what is the length? Like, how much time is it?
So we're allowed, each band is allowed 10 minutes of the 20-minute halftime period. So our show generally ranges between 7.5 to 8 minutes is where I try to keep it. And it's kind of, when you think about it, how many hours we spend working on just 8 minutes worth of music, it's kind of crazy, but to think about, but that's what it takes because there's so many, just segments of the show that we have to, do over and over again, and it's just amazing how it comes together for such a short halftime show. But if we go any over 10 minutes, then we get into the other band's time, and we don't want to do that.
So what are your responsibilities as far as getting stuff on the field? Because I know y'all bring a lot of things on the field. What is your responsibility as soon as that halftime horn sounds?
For us, for the color guard, it's really a rush because we have so much equipment. I think this year we have like 4 or 5 different flags, and we have to get it all set on the field and make it look nice before the drum major gets on the podium. So we really have to rush out there and make sure we all look uniform. It's hard, but you get used to it.
So do you give a signal to the drum major that you're ready to go?
No, we have to work on her time because since we don't have that much time, we only have 10 minutes for the band to perform. The color guard has to adjust to their time and just really rush out there, make sure they get everything out there.
And then, you know, you get it all set up and then you have to break it back down.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have a responsibility as far as setup goes on Friday nights?
As far as setup goes on Friday night, my main responsibility as like a section leader, specifically for the trombones, is to make sure all of my section members have what they need, that all of their uniform is on right, that their instruments working properly, and that they're where they need to be to go out on the field.
That's a lot of responsibility. How many people are in your section?
So mine currently is 5, but she has to manage. How many is it?
We have 18 and half of them, more than half of them are new people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, trying to teach everyone and get them all caught up and looking uniform with the veterans, it's tough sometimes.
There's a lot of freshmen in the band this year. I think a lot of the sections have at least like half of their members being freshmen this year.
Well, that's good that you're growing though. That's
Yeah,
really
that's good for absolutely.
So we talked about, you know, the choreography and, you know, kind of your input. Do you get any input as far as what goes into the show, or is that all your choice?
We get a little bit of input. For example, we'll have a lot of holds in the show where we're just going to stand still, and Mr. Garland will let us create like the visuals for when we're standing still to really add extra stuff to the show and to bring the show more to life.
That's good. So how long on your competition? So if you're 8 minutes at the halftime show, how long does your competition go for?
It's the same production we do, you know, for halftime as we do for competition. Most competitions have, you know, a time limit for you to set up, you know, on the field and get off the field. And we've never been penalized, but they will penalize people if you go over, you know. There are some halftime shows, you know, some bands, you know, they'll do a different show that they do for halftime, and it's longer for competitions. I just try to keep it
the same.
You know, the same, just so we can get those reps of the performance at the game that we're going to do at the contest, just to keep it consistent. So that way they're fully ready for Saturdays, you know, when they come around. So
that's pretty smart. So tell me, what inspired you to be in the band?
What inspired me to be in the band was that my mom did a lot of stuff in band growing up. She was a drum major at the University of Georgia when she went there, and my uncle is a band director, and just I've had a lot of family members in the band, so I don't know. I've been around it for a long time and I really like it.
Well, good. Do you see yourself doing that?
Not like as a career choice, but definitely as like something I want to keep doing as I get older.
Good. So what inspired you to get going here?
I found color guard at a time in my life where I was really in my own bubble, and I was really scared kind of to be my own person. And one day I was in choir, and the color guard came to perform for the middle school, and we had to help them set up. And I was watching them and I was thinking, this is amazing. I want to be a part of this. And it really got me out of my shell, and I love it. I love it a lot.
Good. I mean, it really does open a new world to you. I think that's great. And sometimes I don't feel like that people really respect all that you have to do for that 8-minute production that you put on. But how many songs can you get in that 8 minutes?
Well, this year we have, let's see, 6, I believe there's 6 different tunes, you know, just little snippets of the songs that are in the show. Last year we had several different songs, maybe 10 different songs. Last year it was a lot. This year, you know, we kind of scaled it down a little bit, but you know, just you could get a lot of different songs in 8 minutes, you know. This year, the show kind of pays tribute to the 70th anniversary of Gilmer High School.
Okay.
The school became Gilmer High School in 1956, so it's the 70th anniversary and so the show is not necessarily about the concept of time, but it's about times together, memories together at the school or while the kids, are in band. I mean, one reason I became a band director is because the times with friends and memories made and lifelong friends that I still have and they'll have, when they're older. So I just kind of took the idea of this being the 70th anniversary of GHS and kind of put it with the marching band. And so the marching band it's the 70th anniversary of the marching band as well. So that's our show kind of centers around time and the times together.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, so y'all are a big part of history here.
It really is.
But, one reason we do this show is because, we want to spotlight kids that don't always get spotlighted. And I think sometimes, you just don't realize how much time you put into things. And so I really want people to appreciate all the time that y'all put in to get ready for your shows on Friday nights and your competitions. So if you get a chance, go see them at their competitions and make sure you support them on Friday nights. And we really appreciate you coming and sharing with us. And I always enjoy talking with you and the pep band. I told you I don't like the pep band when I was coaching, but I love the pep band when I'm not. So it's just really fun to watch y'all, and y'all do an awesome job.
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So stay with us. We got Pickens State Champion Baseball team coming up, and we'll be right back.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of High School Highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
Like us, you want to choose the best security company, not trusting your home monitoring and family's peace of mind to just anyone. ETC Security is trusted, locally owned and operated here in the North Georgia area. Our cutting-edge security and camera systems give peace of mind wherever you are, at a price we're proud to offer our friends and neighbors. You're ready for a better local security service. Give us a call or visit us online at etcsecurity.com.
No matter the time and season, come to the place where it's been family grown for your home since 1944. Aaron Family Orchards, 8350 Highway 52 East in beautiful Ellijay, Georgia.
Looking for true North Georgia mountain living? Jaxon Custom Homes in Ellijay, Georgia blend premium custom craftsmanship with unbelievable Blue Ridge views. Find your sanctuary today.
Looking to buy or sell your property? Contact Patsy Carver, powered by REMAX Town & Country. The Patsy Carver team in Jasper. Trusted, proven, local.
All right, welcome back. We are now at the Piedmont Mountainside Pickens segment, and you can see I'm repping my state championship t-shirt here. Thank y'all for bringing that to me tonight. So got Coach Adam Williams, and introduce who you brought with you tonight.
I brought Everett Grubbs with us, who pitched Game 3 in the series. Mm-hmm. We've got Boogie Lowett, who played first base for us, and Jennings Allen, who made the famous play at the plate where the kid is still out to this day.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah. So that's the guy down there. He's kind of Twitter famous now. I think that film, that shot had over 1 million views at about 2 weeks into the summer. So 1 million people have seen Jennings make a play.
Well, I think there was about 40 replays that night on TV during the game. But, let's just go ahead and start with that. I mean, that was the play of the year. And to me, I'm sitting and I'm watching it and I'm thinking, how did you even really? It was just looked so instinctive that you made that play, and it was just something that you really wouldn't think of. I mean, it was just unbelievable, the play you made.
Honestly, I think it's more like the coaching that we had, because we knew the kid that was on second. We knew that he's an aggressive runner, base runner. So I knew once I kind of slipped, I knew he was going to try and go home. And I mean, honestly, it was a great tag by Cam Jenkins too. So I mean, it's not just me; it was him too. So.
Yeah, I mean, and he did do a good job. But I mean, just thinking and making that play was just unbelievable. And to me, that's the most exciting play
Appreciate that.
of the season, I think. But you know, let's talk to you two also. I mean, you're on the mound for game 3. What did that feel like?
Loud, really loud. I pitched in game 2 actually, and I didn't pitch very much, so I heard some stuff on the about how it was gonna go and everything. So I was pretty nervous, but I mean I've been there before, so it was really good and really loud.
Yes,
couldn't hear very much.
Well,
so yeah, it was really fun.
You know, I mean, it is fun, especially it's fun now to kind of look back. But so you know, when we do the games, I call you Dawson, and you know, I want to give you that respect there. But you made some really great defensive plays during the series, you know, all 3 games. And, you know, what was it like when you made some of those plays, you know, really some run-saving plays?
It was kind of just adrenaline. So you couldn't really hear anything, couldn't hear your thoughts. So it's kind of just react on instinct. And then we've prepared for it all fall, working out, and then all season during practice. So it's kind of just like, kind of cool just to see how everything came together and just make them.
Well, I know that really y'all did prepare, because I know he's putting you through it, and I know y'all put a lot of time into it. But just to be in that series and to have that support, and knowing that even the ones that weren't there, you had that support at home, and then to me, you know, I can still get chills from just thinking about the parade and watching y'all in the parade and being a part of that. That was just so much fun. What did it feel like to you in the parade? And let me, for the people that didn't see it, you know, they did the parade, and they brought them across the Woodbridge there at the end of town. You went down one side of the street where everybody was lined. You turned around and you came all the way back up the other side, and it was like you spoke to every person there, you know, shook hands, high five, fist bump. But to me, that was the neatest parade I've ever seen because of the interaction. Okay. What did that feel like to y'all to have that support and that interaction?
I mean, it was awesome. I think the fans were very important for the run that we had. I mean, they showed out at Calhoun when we played in the Final Four. That was even just as loud as the state championship almost. And then obviously they came to the state championship, and it was awesome. So we had to, you know, give it back to them, and it was the parade was awesome. It was a great time.
It was just really cool to see everybody coming together and supporting our team. I think we all appreciate it. It was a big factor in us beating Troop.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, it was cool to see everyone come together and just recognize everything.
It's really cool for me because obviously this is my first year here. I just transferred here. So when we got to the parade and actually saw, I mean, I knew in the stadium there was a lot of people, but when I saw everyone lined up, it was way more people than I thought would support us. I mean, we have a very good community and everyone puts a lot into the program, so it was really cool to see that, yeah.
I do feel like that, I mean, all of our communities here support our athletics, but I feel like that was just kind of a really bringing together the community, following y'all all year. And I mean, you were so close last year, and then this year, it was just like it was just destined to be. I mean, did you have any doubts?
Well, I'll say from a coach's standpoint, I think I was more fired up to play True because of how the previous year had ended. Mm-hmm. And we've kind of went back and talked about it. We've probably played the state championship the last 3 years. It just didn't happen in the state championship round, from beating, going to Harlem and taking and then coming back and getting a little revenge there, and then going to Troop and losing in a heartbreaker. Those two games were probably state championship games. So I think we were kind of prepared going into Troop. And I think the personal chip on the shoulders helped. I think the fact that, it was a rival, and I think our fans took it personal too, because the city of Jasper showed up. And when we had to go back Monday, I was really kind of worried, like, are these people going to show up again? They were so awesome on Saturday night, and then, man, we outnumbered them, and we outlouded them. We beat them at their own game, and then to go beat them 2-1, and Everett throwing the Jimmy through, it was just an awesome feeling, and I was so happy and so proud for these kids and Pickens in general, because it was such a great win for the community and the high school and everything.
That's true, and I saw this post from a parent of a troop player that said, this was like after the second game, it's like, we only live 20 minutes from here, and look how many people they have. Said we need more people, and so it was noticed. It really was. But did y'all have any doubt?
I'll say, because we had me, my younger brother who played, and Robert, our center fielder. We transferred in at the same time, and we knew we were like, as soon as we got here, they brought me in really well with AJ, our star pitcher. We knew we had a chance to do something special for sure. Like, we knew we definitely had the talent for sure. It was just how it would sort out, and it was sick.
It definitely left a bad taste in our mouths, going down all the way to Troop and losing the way we did. And I think we thought, like 365 days we thought about it, and we didn't want it to end any other way.
Also, our AJ, we already talked about him, but he could have left early and went to Auburn, and he decided to stay, and he wanted the state championship. So I think that also added a little bit of confidence, knowing that our star pitcher, he was in it for us, and having him, it was great all year, and we feel like we wanted to win it for him, because he had the choice, and he decided to stick with us, and it ended up working out for him, obviously. But
it worked out really well for him. Yeah. we had him on the last show. We did a phone interview and talked about the draft and everything. So, but AJ had a great career, but he's got to have the defense behind him, and really, it's just so fun to watch, knowing that you've got that defense back there that y'all just really had it covered. I just was amazed all year long watching, and how, and you came up with key hits. Sometimes you think, man, the bats are just not there, and then all of a sudden, it's that key hit that just kind of spurred you on.
We really believe in catching and throwing. We don't want to give you anything, especially with our pitching. We knew that if we gave people opportunities to score, it was going to hurt us. But we really stressed pitching and defense, because we knew we were going to have a lot of it. But then offense, I think it's just a belief. We played offense very well. We did the things we had to do to score, and we work on that constantly. That's a big part of our practice plan, is just not only just hitting, but how do we hit to score? And then, like the play Jennings made, you talk about the defense, like we try to put our kids in chaos as much as we can at practice. And so, that was not the first time he had to make a play at the plate. I want to say probably Tuesday, we were working on infield in balls play at the plate, because we want to thrive we want to thrive in those tough situations. So we stress that in practice, just really hammering down on making these tough plays and making them when they count, because you never know when the play is going to matter to win a state championship or not.
And that really was the play. And I've really bragged on Cam throughout his career, because I just feel like he was an outstanding catcher. But just the way y'all put everything together. The instinct that you had to make it, the tag. And I felt like y'all really held, excluding him, y'all held your composure so well, because that was really a huge thing, and a lot of controversy there, but there was no doubt. It doesn't matter. You can watch it every day, and it was definitely an out. And how many people did it take to pull you back that one time?
All right, so here's the story behind this. I'll say this now. Troop is a momentum team. They were playing off momentum.
Yep.
We stole the momentum there. I was not going to let anybody else come out of the dugout and get attention away from our guys. So when I saw their coach coming out, I wasn't mad. I was just out there, and I let the eyes come back on us. If you look at some of the pictures, the umpire is actually laughing at me because I'm yelling nonsense words, and I've kind of got them. But like the whole thing was a show and an act to keep momentum in our dugout because we didn't want it going to the other. We didn't want any type of scene to happen. We wanted to keep momentum with us. So I really didn't. I mean, I looked mad, but I was really kind of out there joking around. So the pictures will show the umpires laughing. But yeah, I mean, no, I wasn't mad. I wasn't doing anything. I was just keeping eyeballs on Pickens and not letting the eyeballs go to True.
Well, I mean, you know, we'll go back to the play, but I mean, it was just, I mean, that to me was just kind of the crusher. I mean, the momentum crusher. I mean, you could see them after that because, like you say, you could kind of feel that they kind of got it going, but after that, it just crushed their soul. You could just see their heads go down, and but it was just, you know. I know that it was going to get sent to ESPN. Did it ever show on the top 10 plays?
I have no idea.
I knew somebody was sending it in. So,
it's been such a whirlwind. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, it was definitely top 10. So, but yeah, it was great. But you know, I'm just so excited to get to watch you, and you know, we got to cover you, and I'm so happy for you. And I know, congratulations, I see you just committed.
Thank you.
Tell us just a second about where you've committed. And
so I'm going to Erskine College. It's over in South Carolina, due west, Division II.
Great, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
So any plans from you two, y'all?
I committed to play at Western Carolina.
That is wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. It's in Cutlery.
I know exactly where it is. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
So,
yes, ma'am.
I have a few schools lined up. I haven't made a decision yet. I'm trying to make my decision probably by the end of the month, so it's coming soon. Yes,
well, great.
Yes,
so this is exciting. We're going to get to keep watching you play, and just really want to continue supporting you, but you know, no pressure for the upcoming season, but you know, I mean, you know, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, don't expect anything different. We'll be coming back. For sure.
Well,
repeat it.
So last year we were the first male team to win a state championship, and this year we're going to be the first male team in school history to defend the state championship. So we're here to defend. Like the road, you know, to that trophy comes through Jasper, Georgia, and we plan on defending this thing 100%. So we're excited. We're ready to get after it. Had our first workout today. Great effort from our kids. Great energy. So I'm excited. But yeah, I mean, expectations don't change.
That's right. So, well, thank y'all so much for coming in.
Yes,
we just
ma'am.
wanted to celebrate you, and we're still excited, and we're going to keep that excitement going, and can't wait to cover that first baseball game this spring. So thank you.
Thank y'all for having us.
So stay with us. We got some highlights coming up, and we will be right back.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of high school highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
ETC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ETC. Connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
Friday Night Lights. They illuminate not just the field, but our community spirit as well. Communities like ours are the backbone of our state and the key to a strong future. That's why Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance continually invests in Georgia communities, working closely with our members to protect their financial future. With local agents in nearly every Georgia community, we're proud to say we're always the home team. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
We are Farm Bureau.
Looking for your next ride? Come visit us at Twin City Motors, conveniently located at 873 Industrial Boulevard in Ellijay, Georgia. We offer a wide variety of quality pre-owned vehicles, no dealer fees, straightforward pricing, driven by trust since day one. Proudly serving North Georgia since 1989.
Dear Dr. Schroka, hearing that I had breast cancer after spending most of my career fighting it
was surreal. The Piedmont team surrounded me with care and expertise. And when my daughter was diagnosed a year later, I knew that she'd be okay because she had you.
You are my hero, Lisa.
All right, the Patsy Carver team at REMAX Realty in Jasper bring you the highlights of this week. First football game of the season, Gilmer and Stevens County, so we've got some highlights from that, and enjoy.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of high school highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
If you or your business are looking for local advertising opportunities, we have sponsorships available for new programming coming soon on ETC3. Contact us at 706-697-5591.
Still driving on this? If you don't like the road you're on, let us pave you a new one. At Ben Hopkins Paving, we don't just fix asphalt. We build smooth, solid surfaces made to last. From driveways to parking lots, big jobs, small jobs, one standard done right. Locally owned, fully insured, no shortcuts, no excuses. If you don't like the road you're on, let us pave you a new one. Visit benhopkinspaving.com for your free estimate today.
Welcome to the Roof Ellijay, Ellijay's only rooftop kitchen and bar.
overseeing all of downtown Ellijay and the beautiful rich mountain range as well as the Cohuttas. When you're ready, we'll be here to serve you.
All right, reason to tune in every week is you never know what's coming up, and so we appreciate Ansley and her family bringing her show pig in and having that live in the studio. And if you were wondering, we were definitely live with that pig in here, and so we appreciate Mr. Garland bringing in the band and of course Coach Williams and the baseball team coming in. So we, every week we're going to have somebody different coming, and we want to make sure that you, stay with us and join us every week. So this week. We are in football season. Our ETC game of the week is going to be Fanning at Gilmer, and we will be there to bring that to you live on Friday night. Pickens hosts Lumpkin County, and so that will be another big game. So but we do have the live Friday night games, and we want you to make sure you join us for that. So I want to thank you for coming in tonight. We want to thank all of our sponsors. We want to thank all of our guys here at ETC. They put a lot of work into putting this show together. And of course, we want to thank our guests. And we've got a lot of things planned for you this season. And I hope that you join us each week for our show. So I'm Donna Ennis. Have a good week.